If you ever considered buying a foil drive, for sure you ask yourself this question: how hard it is to pump with a foil drive attached on the board? Well, that's the video you've been looking for, because we're about to find it out. I'm probably as much curious as you are. We're gonna try the same set, so with the same board, prone board, 30 liters Appletree, and my Ketos foil 1450. First with the foil drive and then without, to see how much harder it is with the foil drive attached, to see if this weight actually makes a big difference or not that much. Now I'm gonna use the foil drive slim, which is the thinner and a little lighter version. And yeah, let me just be honest, let me tell you that this video is a bit stupid, because you wouldn't really use the two sets in the same conditions, right? If it's flat and if you have a dog, then most probably you're gonna use a small board without the foil drive. But when you need to be able to get up from far out, so from in the middle of the ocean, then you need the foil drive. But still, I want to make this video because I'm curious, and because probably you are, and really to see how actually harder it is. So let's do it. So I've got my little watch here, and I'm gonna start it as soon as I start pumping, and I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna stop pumping a bit before exhaustion, and I don't wanna destroy myself, because then it's not gonna be fair. I'm gonna be quite exhausted for the same trial without the foil drive, right? So I'm not gonna destroy myself.
We are trying to figure out where the battery is.
It's between the board and the mast.
Fuck, the technology
very
growing,
small
man. Very small battery,
it's pretty
getting
small.
enough power to lift you.
That's the thing. It's not like an e-foil. It's just to lift you up, and then you are pumping once you are up.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Pumping.
Super. This is component button usado. Não põe como este sistema.
Quite good.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not in perfect shape, and I'm still not efficient with this foil. But yeah, 1 minute with the foil drive. Now let's try without. Not exactly a fair comparison. I was tired, I didn't pump properly, I got like a fishing rod or something. I would say that you feel that it's harder with the motor under the board, but at the end of the day if you have the technique, the difference is not massive. I would say that, yeah, you can pump probably 50% more without the full drive, which is not crazy. Like, I did 1 minute with the full drive and 1 minute 20 with without. But yeah, it wasn't exactly the best trial. I couldn't really stay high on the mast because it's pitch black, and I don't really understand how high I am on the mast. But yeah. Recording the outro now because I was super in a rush and it was getting dark. Not my best performance, not the best comparison. I stepped on a fishing rod or a line once, and then I breached another time. So I had to test the foil without the foil drive when my BPM was still pretty high. So it was not like a super fair comparison, but still I was pretty impressed because I thought that I was pretty sure that with the foil drive it would be like twice as hard. So for example, if you're able to pump 2 minutes without, then you're gonna be able to pump 1 minute with the full drive attached. But actually it's probably more in the realm of 50% harder. So for example, if you're able to pump 1 minute and a half with the set with that board, then you can expect to be able to pump for 1 minute with the full drive attached, at least with the full drive slim that I have, which is less than 4 kg altogether. So yeah, I'm pretty impressed, and perhaps I hope that this video actually helps. Maybe it gives more clarity around how actually important it is, how actually the full drive affects the ride. You can feel it that you have more weight under your feet. There's no like two ways about it. However, if you're trained, if your technique is efficient, then your heart rate is not really increasing that much. What makes the biggest difference, in my opinion, is just that, at least for me, my legs were getting tired a bit earlier, but that's probably just a matter of adjusting the technique. And another thing that probably influenced this feeling is that I wasn't really confident and comfortable in gliding, right? Because sometimes it's good to glide for 1-2 seconds to let the blood flow in your legs, flow out of your legs. But I wasn't really confident, so I didn't really do any glide when I was with the full drive attached, because I was scared of hitting the pod, of the pod hitting the water, because you lose efficiency. But then if you're actually experienced, if you're used to the full drive, then you don't really run into this issue. But again, as I mentioned at the beginning, this comparison was a bit silly. It was just to satiate my curiosity, because if you want to go out there with a 30 liters board, you don't have another option than using the full drive, right? And if you want to stay in flat water, then unless you want to train, unless you're at the beginning, then you would probably use a smaller board even than the 30 liters, and you wouldn't probably use the full drive again unless you're training, unless you're learning. That's that. I hope that this video helps. I hope that now you have a bit more clarity around the full drive and how it affects the ride when you're actually not motoring. I'm gonna make for sure other videos with the full drive because I'm using it to learn prone foiling when the conditions are good here in Cyprus, and I'm also starting with some little downwind rides, and it's super fun. So for sure I'm gonna make some videos to document my journey into these two disciplines, because that's super cool, and I can't really wait to do longer runs in downwind and to ride waves and connect waves with the full drive, and then eventually even without, because it's for me at least at this moment for sure a progression tool to learn surf foiling and downwinding, and then maybe in the future when I will master these two disciplines, I will still use it maybe for longer runs out there, still with a small board, without having to use it like a paddle and a 8 feet long board, right? But yeah, thank you again, and let me know in the comments if you want me to make another video, like specific, if you have specific questions about the full drive, or even about other things. Like I have this 30-liter surfboard. Maybe if you want, I can make a comparison between that board and the pump board. Again, it's not like a super useful comparison, but still someone might be curious. Or if you want me to test the foil drive in specific conditions, in specific situations, or for specific things, again, just let me know in the comments. Or even if you want me to make a video in another topic which is not related to the foil drive, again, feel free to drop a line in the comment, and I would love to, just fulfill your curiosity and satiate your desires. Thank you.